Hey guys, Genesis here. So, we went to our last ultrasound appointment, and that was going to be the deal breaker for my IVF. They said if I didn't have any sudden growth or my estrogen kept going up, then I maybe can. Well, the good news is that I had some growth. My estrogen did go up high, but to prevent me from getting OHSS, they had me trigger Friday, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get that on camera because, of course, we decided that we would drive to my mother-in-law's house because she lives in the city, which is where the clinic is that we have to go to on the weekends. And then suddenly my husband said, no, we could do it from home, we'll be comfortable. So we ended up going home and got home literally 10 minutes before the shot was due. So I didn't have enough time to try to set up for the shot and everything as far as film. So I'm sorry you guys missed that. But my experience with the shot was I didn't get a chance to kind of hesitate. I didn't get a chance to get my bearings. I just kind of was able to mix it. We were able to prep the area, wash our hands and everything, and do the shot. It burned like hell. It burned going in. It burned being injected. It just burned. But I'm thankful. I went in yesterday and had my blood work, and they said no news is good news. So if you don't hear from us, come to the retrieval center at 7 a.m. I have 8 a.m. retrieval time. So it is currently 5:30 a.m. I'm going to take my shower with my antibacterial dial soap. I'm going to remove all of my jewelry. I'm going to make sure I remove all of my makeup. All my jewelry and my ears has to come out except for the ones that are permanent. Those don't have to come out. My cross, everything has to come off. We so far have only had 15 follicles growing on either side, but we had a good amount of follicles, more than normal. So that's why they said I was PCOS present. I don't know how to feel right now. I'm gonna get ready first because my husband is a little bit of a prima donna. He takes forever to get dressed. And we're gonna go from there. I'm super nervous and super hopeful, and I've been drinking Gatorade constantly since last Tuesday, and it's the nastiest thing I've ever seen in my life. I've tried Powerade. When I tell you my husband bought all 20 flavors of Gatorade, and I can probably fathom 2, which is strawberry and fruit punch. It doesn't matter how cold it is, it tastes like hot ass spit to me. But it's what I need to do for these eggs and to make these babies. They did say if I got OHSS, I would not be able to do a fresh transfer. I would have to do frozen, and we already said we didn't have the money. So I did, you know, talk to my mother-in-law, and we just can't do it. You know, if it truly arised, we would have to use her credit card, but I'm just praying that we don't. So we had to fill out the destroy the embryos paperwork. But you know, my plan is after today is immediately once I'm awake is to still continue chugging the Gatorade, eating the salty foods to try to make sure I don't get the OHSS. So you know, I started out this journey and I was so positive and ready to go, and it just seemed like it was a series of waiting, and now that we've gotten to this point, it is amazing. It's going to be more waiting because it's going to be 5 days of them monitoring the embryos and monitoring me. And, you know, hopefully we get to day 5 and we have 2 embryos to implant. I'm nervous. I'm very, very nervous, but God always has a plan for you. So I'm gonna take my shower. You guys are gonna get a little series of little videos today is I'm gonna try to upload them as everything happens. I'm sorry you guys weren't one-on-one with the shots, but like I said, I became a champ. Like I got to the point where I was able just to give myself the shot and call it a day, you know. That was more of because of everything and all the snafus that happened, and the eggs weren't growing that much, and then raising my dose, and then the eggs were growing, and when they were growing too fast and rapidly, so they lowered the dose. And you know, even after they lowered the dose, I had that one time, the ultrasound before this last one, where it didn't show any growth. It just showed, well, it showed growth, but it just showed it leveled all out. So I'm very thankful. I do have all that in my mind of what could I have done differently and done better, but I can't change anything now, you know. So get ready, guys. It's Sunday, May 19th, 2019, and we are going to get our eggs out. I'm gonna see you soon.